Hello everyone, welcome to Trends and Support. So now let's check the Nifty movement for the coming days. So last day Nifty was broken this support. That means this was the previous rising channel. You can see from here it made a high here, then again slightly, then gap up, and once this was continuously holding this one, and here you can see it was tested here the previous day, that means Friday, around this range, that means around 24,894 range, and bounce back. Then again this line was broken here around 24,920 range. So this was the negative closing on the Friday. So we might, that means the bull might need to open this what to call Nifty on the Monday in a higher level, that means 24 920 to 930 range, and this could have to hold for the whole day or the whole week, otherwise we will have a downside movement. So this is the very important support for Nifty, that means 24 920 to 925 range. So we need to open a gap up open or something like to hold this support line. So otherwise we will have a next support around 24,866, sorry, 24,808 to 24,800 range. Then this can move towards 24 7 here around 730 range. Then this may leads towards 24,665 range. So around here, that means in the 4-hour chart it's around 24,660 range, that means 24,660 range. We will have a next support. So this for the next weeks, that means if any fall back from this range, that is below of 24,920, if this one not sustainable, then we will have 24,800, 808, 800, then 730, then this can come towards 24,666 range. And if we sustainable, then the resistance intraday first one is coming around 24,945 range, 945 to 50 range here, and then this one will come around 990 range. So the first one is not that much big resistance, and now here 24,990 range. Then above this one we will move towards this range, that means 25,050 range. If this one also broken, then we will have the same upside movement, but this range is little more difficult to cross. And if we cross this one, then we move towards here, that means around 25 190 185 to 190 range, and this may leads towards 25 to 20 230. Then again this one can move towards 25 to 85 range. And weekly, if this one is following, then we will have a, that means inverted head and shoulder pattern. Completion is around maybe monthly expiry or something, or otherwise next month we will have 25 520 to 530 range. We will have another that means target above this breakout, that means 25 180 move above, then we will have an upside movement possible towards 25 280 to 290, then 25 510 to 530 range. So that's it for Nifty range. Now we go to check the Bank Nifty. The Bank Nifty, you can see the previous day I mentioned that this W pattern, and the next day it was a gap up open, and again this fell below this one. So the last day also you can see the support, that means 55 600 range. This one also broken, that is a very good that means a very bad sign of this downside. And this was the next support, 55 370 range, and this was also broken and closed below. And next support was 55 230 range, that was also broken. So both index, that means Nifty and Bank Nifty, closed below the support. So we need to be open, same as I mentioned, that for a big gap up or something, otherwise we will have to fall. That means this will be the next support, 54 800 range. And the previous time I mentioned that we may test around 54 430 range. So this time also, if the fall will continue, then we will mostly test this range. That means 54 400 range. That will also in a 4 hour time frame also the support. So if any gap up open, we need to move above this 55 370 range. Then this can move here. That means 55 430 range. Then 600. Then the 600 above. This will be the resistance. That is 55 700 range. So 55 700 to 54 800 range will be the intraday range. Let's see in the Monday opening and Monday movement of both index. You can trade according to this levels. Once the support broken, you can short, or otherwise you can buy put options for the next target mentioned, or next support mentioned. You can keep the stop loss above this next previous. If you short the previous support, you can keep the stop loss. Otherwise, if you buying an upper side, then you can buy a call option and you can keep the stop loss as below the support, and you can use this one as the target as mentioned. If you like this video, you can share to this video to your friends, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you have any inquiries, you can ask me in the comment box. Thank you for watching.